Catching up to One Piece. I know, it's a controversial topic in the anime community, and telling someone to catch up to One Piece is seen as an outlandish request akin to asking a Naruto fan to name one good thing about One Piece. Now listen, I get that One Piece is long, and not everyone has the time to read over 1,000 chapters, but that's stupid. Just dedicate 1 month of your life to One Piece and you can catch up and enjoy Peak like the rest of us. Stop whining about your job, family, social life. You don't have any of those anyways, you watch anime. Okay, that was a bit harsh. What I'm trying to say is that while One Piece is long, I do think reading it in around a month or so is doable, and because I'm Asian, here's some math to prove it. Skip to this section if you're not fond of math. If it takes a person 2 minutes to read one chapter, and there are currently 1,097 chapters, that's 2,194 minutes. There are 1,440 minutes per day, meaning that that's around 1.5 days worth of minutes to read all of One Piece. 1.5 days is 36 hours, so now we just need to calculate how much free time the average person has. Now let's look at some sleep schedules. Say that a person sleeps for the recommended 7 hours a day, and then they go to bed at 11 p.m., which is a fine time to go to sleep. 7 hours after 11 p.m. would be waking up at a time of 6 a.m. At an hour and a half to get ready, that's 7:30 a.m. Now at a 1 hour 30-minute commute, because that's like the worst case commute anyone's going to take to go to their 9 to 5. And now we need to look at the time spent working. As I already said, say you work a 9 to 5. Now add an extra 30 minutes because no shot your boss lets you get off at exactly 5 p.m. And then add another 1 hour 30 for the drive back, you're at 7:30 p.m. Now that you're back home, eat dinner, and you're at around 8. So that means you have 3 hours till 11 to read One Piece chapters. Except there's more. While you're eating food in all 3 of your meals, you can read more chapters, so that's around another 1 hour and 30 minutes of reading. In conclusion, that means you can read 4 hours and 30 minutes of One Piece a day, which means taking our original number of 36 hours, we have 8 days to read all of One Piece. So, what are you waiting for? The first and most important reason to catch up to One Piece right now is that it's ending soon. We're a year deep into the final saga and more mysteries are being revealed than ever. We have 2 or 3 islands left before Laugh Tale, and we're getting to see more and more characters that have been absent for most of the story, or in the case of Dragon, their child's life. A ton of new characters are popping into the story and they're revealing their true power, and what this all means is that the end is near. Now, like it or not, the end of One Piece is going to be a once-in-a-generation type event. No ending of an anime or manga will ever be as hyped as the ending of One Piece. 25 years of building up has all led to the reveal of what is the One Piece, and the chance to be a part of an event of this caliber will probably never happen again. Missing out on One Piece's ending is like missing out on Fortnite's Astroworld event or Pokemon Go when it's at its prime. My age is truly showing. A chance to be part of the end of One Piece is something everyone should be partaking in, and if the FOMO of missing out doesn't make you want to catch up, the next reason will, because if there's anything One Piece fans are synonymous with, it's spoilers. I think it's obvious as the final few chapters wind down and we're about to see what the One Piece is, it's going to be everywhere. You open Twitter, bam, it's right there. You open Reddit, bam, it's right there. You open bam, it's right there. You know, I'm willing to bet someone's going to buy a billboard and put what the One Piece is on it in the middle of some big ass city. I mean, remember when the Gear 5 episode was coming out and you had farmers putting Gear 5 in their rice farms? Like, you're not going to be able to avoid the final spoilers. I think the main reason you should catch up to One Piece now is that you won't be able to enjoy the series in the same way after the One Piece is revealed. Going into the show while knowing what the eventual treasure is going to have less of an effect. Part of the reason the show is so appealing is that there's a major mystery that is driving us throughout the entire thing. The show isn't the same without the mystery aspect, and catching up right now is the best time because in a few years, we won't be able to have that mystery aspect. The reveal of the One Piece will break the internet, though we all know how bad that phrase is in association to One Piece fans. But genuinely, it will break the internet as we know it. It is going to be the biggest event in anime community and arguably ever, and so you should catch up right now to be able to have a mystery and reveal to look forward to, because reading One Piece while knowing what the treasure is just won't hit different. The next reason you should catch up to One Piece right now is that it's at its best. One Piece has genuinely never been so good. Every single chapter manages to change a massive amount in the story, and more characters and mysteries are being revealed. One Piece has genuinely never been this good in 25 years of serialization. In just 2023, it's managed to surpass every other show in 3 different mediums, while also managing to garner a larger audience than ever, while having bigger events take place than ever. And what that very confusing sentence was trying to say is that One Piece fucking slaps right now. Only a handful of mangas are keeping up with One Piece right now, and as you get further and further into the endgame, it's only going to keep getting better and better. The final saga of One Piece will most likely be the best saga, and the experience of reading weekly for it is something no one should miss out on. Every single week brings out more excitement, anger, hype, and basically every emotion possible. Plot twist after plot twist are keep being revealed, and honestly, even the week-long breaks just add to more excitement because there's more theories and more energy and more ideas that are afloat for what will happen in the next chapter. Everything about this show is going crazy right now, from the fans to the author, and if this is the biggest sign to catch up, I don't know what is. The next reason you should catch up to One Piece isn't actually related to the manga, but it's still important to talk about, and that is the animation is better than ever. The anime has been going off lately with some of the best animation ever. This past year with the Gear 5 Luffy versus Kaido shit, the animation has reached a whole nother level of holy shit. And now, how does this relate to catching up to the manga? Well, I'm extremely glad you asked. But before I continue this segment, I just want to say I do not recommend watching the anime to catch up. Like, obviously you do you, it's your choice on how you want to consume this medium, but the pacing is it's dog shit. I was trying to find a way to cope it. It's just bad. Regardless, catching up to the manga would allow you to watch the most recent One Piece episodes, which are insanely clean in terms of animation, without having to watch the rest of it. And the best part about it is that as the show continues, the fights are just going to continue becoming larger and larger in scale. Kaido vs. Luffy is the pinnacle of One Piece animation right now, but as the show continues, eventually it probably isn't even going to be the best fight the show will be. There are like 15 other fights that are going to be on the same scale if not larger, and if Toei manages to not overwork their animators to death by that time, the animation is going to be clean as fuck. Overall though, I get that some people just won't have the time commitment to catch up to One Piece. It's a long story, and while I didn't even talk about how One Piece is insanely good, because that's like every other one of my videos, I do think that this is the prime time to catch up to One Piece. It's never been as good, and it's never going to be as good. So yeah, kind of a short video today, but how are you guys? I'll try to get more videos out over this next week when I have break, but overall though, that's it for me. Thank you.